like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot and bars are ready. A Middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Drip for sale, like 5. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New England Patriots. Toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Right away, they'll change the look. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Again, it's Henderson. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. The Patriots at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Five.
Throwing here is May. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. That's a staple of this offense, drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3. Here's May. He'll swing this out to Henderson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. May going to give it to Henderson. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Once again, it's Henderson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
What's up? This one's nasty.
And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 29, here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, Garfin, Trey, what's up?
From the gun, it's May. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Rip. Crazy.
They'll throw with May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 16.
That's good.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To the air, May. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Dolphins' 10-yard line.
From the gun again to Henderson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Trevion Henderson with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0.
Dolphins nothing.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Dragon, 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing is Milton. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
19.
It looks like they'll move things around here. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. So that a very nice-looking touchdown run.
And on his first carry of the game as well. And you remember, Brandon, we talked to him yesterday. and he thought he was going to have a big game. He thought everything aligned perfectly. He liked what the defense was presenting, and he really liked what he was getting from his blockers.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. May. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw, it's May. Loose inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kyle Williams, 61 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30.
Malik Washington on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Gravity Lions.
Up the middle, Achane. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Right down the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 15.
Viking, 18.
The 25-yard line.
To throw, it's Milton. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Really good look. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
To throw is Milton. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Milton Williams in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And the Patriots take over. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Now, right now, they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Henderson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's 3rd and 9. They'll drop to throw. And he's caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Patriots 1st down.
From the shotgun, May with it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A big play there. 42 yards. And the Patriots go up by 2 touchdowns. The extra point now for Borregales. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive.
Let's go now.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
7 Pirates, Buffalo 18. Trap 50, trap 60.
Now Milton. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. Down the sideline he goes. Jalen Waddle. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 78 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Oh, some strong running. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. They'll go again with Henderson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. May looking to run. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talk this about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Street. Viking 18.
Here's Milton now to throw. That's going to be caught by Waddle. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Here's Milton. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Miles Murphy able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's May. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Here goes throw. Crazy. Hey, what's up? 5.
He'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And on 4th down, honors the punt team sending this one away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go.
70 Rangers. 3.
Milton. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. It's caught inside the 25. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
A loss of 4 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
60 Vikings.
Now they'll change things up.
Ready.
2nd and 5. Well, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, Every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready! Cougar, Viking, 18!
Looking to throw. Milton. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got him in, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That is caught. It's Williams. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And his kick is right there. It's good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Here's 2nd and 8. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Miles Murphy picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And that's his 2nd sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the third quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
Panther Street. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at the 15. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And that will come the offense as they take over. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing here is May. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a 1st. Here's May. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They go right back to it for 20 and a 1st.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
A 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough. Back to throw again. In trouble, and he's taken down. You see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot. Backed up.
Now 3rd down.
From the gun, it's May. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. With Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60,
And now they'll shift things around.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
19, 18. Hot 70, hot 70.
That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Timberwolves, 19 Lions. 79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
18, 5 in. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will take it in for the Dolphins touchdown. Joe Milton, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Shifts by him. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. To the air, May. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Looking to throw, May. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Come on. Hey. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Ready, go. 79 Broncos.
To throw is Milton. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. 7 yards there and a first down.
19.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Miami.
To throw, it's Milton. That one out wide and intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Milton's pass. Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Crazy. Five. Crazy.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw, it's May. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run here with Henderson. And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up 2nd down.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll throw with May. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Drake May, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Pats look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this fourth quarter.
Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off. Ain't no other king in his rep thing makes siblings, nothing but my children.
Borregales now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Patriots 41, Dolphins 28.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Now Milton. He's going to let this one go deep. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks look all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll drop to throw. They'll find Henderson out of the backfield here. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Go!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
19 seconds.
Here's Milton. He's going to wind up and air it out. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Still going inside the 20. And off the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Second and 2. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time you wait for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. And now an audible here into something else. They set up the screen for Henderson. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Step Dragon 60. Cowboy 80. Rig alert, rig alert. 18 rattler, 18 rattler.
Throwing is Milton. He's got it complete to Waddle. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
19 Tiger, 19 Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Here's Milton now to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
42.
Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. A give for Henderson running to the right. And that should do it. He's got a first down, and the Patriots can run it out from here. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run once more with Henderson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Patriots, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, they dipped to 2-5 now.